Hi, I'm Kiesha of Simply Vintage Designs.
And I'm Hope of Hopemade Yarn Co.
And together we're Pine Barren Knits. And this is episode 54.
We are a podcast or whatever, a YouTube channel about the fiber arts, mostly knitting, sometimes crochet, sometimes sewing, sometimes what we're reading and watching and
Eating.
And
the jewelry that I'm making.
Where we're going.
The next set of my glasses, I have to make sure that this glare is driving me batshit.
I don't
crazy.
think I don't think the anti-glare is that much for the glasses. I don't think. I don't remember though.
Yeah.
I get it every
remember
time.
That.
It definitely, because I have trouble with like night.
Right.
It definitely helps with that. Like you don't get so
The only time it's bothering me is when we do this. I don't think I've never noticed it before until now.
No, I mean it helps with the glare from the cars at night.
Oh.
That bothers me when I'm driving.
I'm usually sleeping. Well, I'm driving.
I hope you're not.
I'm kidding.
I will call you driving.
I told Rob about you two reaching over this chick over here reached over to turn on the windshield. Like, I don't like dirty windshields. Oh my God, have you looked through your glasses?
My glasses are fine. But yeah, no, it was.
Anyways, how's everybody doing? I'd like to welcome back everybody, our subscribers and any new peeps.
Yep.
Hello.
Yeah.
Remember that from Good Times?
Thanks for joining us.
Hello. I forgot, you might have been really little when that show was out.
It was. I think my sisters more watched that.
Dynamite.
I caught like a few of the reruns, but it wasn't like, and it wasn't one that was like
how they do shows now on instant.
Yeah. No, so I
don't know why that popped up in my head the other day. Hello. Oh my gosh. Now I'm hot.
So, okay, so we normally start with what we're wearing. I am, well, and it's my FO too, so I am wearing the Delphinia Shawl. Delphinia Shawl by Amba O'Brien. And I don't think it's anywhere near as big as it's supposed to be because I'm a tight knitter and I didn't do a gauge swatch. And so I can't remember. Closer. So I knit it in.
I can't get up any closer.
No, I'm going to. I need to stand up. I knit it in my new base, my Joy, which is a 80% extra fine. That's really not coming out right. 80% extra fine merino, 10% yak, and 10% silk. And the colors are Moody. Oh, and it's a fingering weight yarn. It's 437 yards for 100 grams. And my colors were Moody Blue for the darker color, and the lighter color is Secret Garden. I don't know if you can see. Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah. You can see all the speckles there.
It went really good with your dress, too.
Yeah. Whew. So, yeah, I wore this past weekend at our show. Thank you so much to everyone who came out.
Yeah.
It was a absolutely wonderful show. We had such a
Awesome
good time.
Yeah.
And the turnout was fantastic. And it was so much fun. If you've been with us for a while, you'll know that I dyed a local yarn store colorway last year for skein. And there was so many people who had made projects with their local yarn store color and wore them to the show. It was, I don't think I've ever seen so much items made up in my yarn before. So that was really, really, really cool. So so thank you to everybody who came out and saw us. We had such a good time. We always have a good time at Skein. Skein is so much. It's just.
It is. It's like, it's awesome.
If you're not from Rhode Island, or if you are from Rhode Island and you haven't been to Skein, you got to get to Skein. But if you're not and you're visiting Rhode Island, you got to get
definitely put that on your
put Skein on your
must see
list.
Yeah.
Lori, the owner, is just wonderful.
She's awesome, and all her peeps,
all of her people, are
awesome. Yeah. It's like, it's definitely something. It's like a nice little place to go to just to get away from.
It's such a nice community. Yeah. It really is. They have a huge table. We took over the table this weekend, but they have a second table which doesn't fit quite as many knitters, but they had.
Yeah, but they added on.
I think they did. That's
no, she
right.
did. Yeah,
That's
they
right.
had like the regular table, and then she brought out another one.
Yeah.
So it was good. It was good times.
Yeah, there's always tons of space to sit around the table and knit, and
you always feel welcome.
Yes,
that's what I love about it. So
it's absolutely
it's
wonderful.
awesome.
We had a blast.
Yeah.
So,
can't wait to go back.
Yeah. So that's
I just wish it was another way to get there.
Oh, can somebody find a way that you don't have to drive through Connecticut?
Jeez. I mean, not knocking Connecticut people or anything, but
no,
oh my god, the traffic.
The traffic,
and I think it's at Merritt.
It's the
Parkway.
Merritt Parkway.
Oh my gosh, people like.
If anybody has any suggestions for better ways to get to Rhode Island, let us know because we left at 9 a.m.
Yeah,
I think we left at 9 a.m. and we did not pull into Skane until 4:45.
4:45.
4:45. And the only thing we stopped for breakfast at our favorite breakfast place.
30 minutes.
It was like 30 minutes.
Yep.
And that's at Summit, New Jersey at the Summit Diner.
Yep.
Which if you haven't been there, it's a true, authentic diner. So it's so good.
In a train.
In a train.
Train car.
Beware,
the bathrooms are very tiny.
Are this.
Oh my god, don't take your pocketbook in there.
Yeah.
Do not.
Yeah.
There's no. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's really good. And that was our only stop. Well, we did end up having to stop for gas at one point, but it should.
And we had to
not
stop to
have
walk around
taken
at one
us-
point too.
Yeah, because
That was two separate stops, yeah.
that wasn't a planned stop. That wasn't like
Yeah.
we wanted to stop. That was we were on the road for so long we need to get out and stretch because we were in pain from sitting in the car. It was whatever. So anyway, so if you got suggestions about better traffic routes, that would be helpful.
It's an old school facelift.
To ponytail your hair.
I know.
You're not allowed though, are you? Right now, while you're waiting.
No,
for
I just need to give it a break. I'm pulling it up. I know I haven't had a ponytail since November.
That's how you
I know
get your-
pull everything back. Maybe that's why I'm noticing the frown marks because
my mom used to braid my hair and it
so
was
tight. Oh my god.
Yeah. So okay. So what were you didn't have any earrings or necklaces today?
No, I'm just
No. Okay. So that's it for what we're wearing. And I guess so administrative. What do we got? Oh, we've got a knit-along going on.
Yeah.
Which this is my shawl. So we're doing a shawl-a-long. Shawl-a-long. Anyway, we're doing a shawl-a-long. This was my shawl. I'm going to be casting on another one, and in whips I'll be talking about another shawl. So, we've already got a couple of shawls a couple of finished projects in the Ravelry page. If you want to join in for prizes, either need to do the Ravelry group or send us an email. If you want to just join in so that you can share pictures and things, then you can do that on Ravelry. You can do that on Instagram. You can do that on what's the one with the butterfly on it?
Blue Sky.
Blue Sky.
Oh. I know they have their Instagram.
Oh, I haven't looked. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
So, and the hashtag is
yet.
down at the below, but the hashtag is #PB Knits Shawl-a-long. If you want to share your pictures so that everybody can see what you're working on, that's the hashtag we're using on Instagram and Blue Sky.
Text me.
Yes, I did.
I'm kidding.
But we told you we have the Ravelry group. It's Pine Barren Knits podcast. Right, yeah.
Yes.
Pine Barren Knits podcast on Ravelry.
Yes.
We've noticed people have been joining, and we've got some people doing chatter in the chatter thread, letting people know what they're planning on working on. And like I said, we've already had 2 completed projects.
Yeah.
And the knit-along goes until June 4th. Then we will draw some names on June 4th for some prizes. We've got, if you've been with us, you've probably seen the bags. I really should have pulled them down. They're back there behind the yarn. But we will definitely be giving away some bags and maybe some yarn. I actually have been wanting to maybe do a little cleanup of my stash because I have no idea if I'm ever going to knit any of that yarn. So I would like to see if somebody wants to knit with it, because I don't know.
I have a lot of yarn that but I'm not cleaning out my stash.
Yeah.
Not yet. It's still wall art to me, so.
There you go. So, yeah, so that's our knit along. Oh, we didn't actually say what the knit along. So you can knit any shawl you want. Knit, crochet, weave, whatever you want. Just make a shawl. And then enter your information in the thread in the Ravelry, or send us an email to pinebarrenknits@gmail.com. If you do that, please do the little hashtag in the thing that you're doing, the PB Knits Shawl-a-long, so we know that you want to be added in for when we get time to, when prize time comes. So I did the Delphinia shawl. Kiesha's working on some shawls, which I'm sure she'll talk about here in WIPs. I also have another one that I will be working on, and I'm probably going to be casting on another one pretty soon. So it doesn't matter what shawl you do. It can be any shawl you want, and WIPs are included. So if you have a shawl that you've been working on and you want to finish it up, that counts too. So I think that's all the Shawl-a-long information, yep. Correct? Okay. Mm-hmm. So let's see. So I've managed to get to, have you gotten to any knitting groups lately?
If I did what?
Knitting groups. Have you been to any knitting groups lately, or is it just me? Mean?
Oh, it's just been you.
Oh
yeah.
But we did do a knitting group over when we were up at Skane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. I was like, oh, yeah. We joined up with the ladies
from our Rhinebeck house.
Yeah.
We stayed with last Rhinebeck, and that we will be staying with again this coming Rhinebeck. We have, we did which we'll be talking about our WIPs in a little bit, but we had a portage. We're all working on the portage sweater. That's what we're knitting. We're all planning on knitting together. So
I finally got the hang of it.
So we had a portage knit night, and we all got to sit around and knit together, which was absolutely lovely, which was a lot of what we did when we were actually at Rhinebeck.
Right.
Every evening we would, go do all of our stuff during the day, and in the evening we would get like snacks and drinks and sit around. We had this big couch set up in the house that we were staying at, and we would just all
Justine and I made sure we grabbed the bean bags.
Yeah.
They were awesome.
And we would all just sit around and knit in the evening. So we got to do that on Saturday night after the first day of our show. So, and we got pizza, and we had a really good time sitting and knitting and working on our portages.
Yeah.
But I've gotten to a few knitting, I think. Yeah, I went on this past Monday, and I think I've been the last few Mondays, I feel like.
Yeah.
And some of the Thursday night. I haven't made it to Wednesday recently. I do want to get to Wednesday. Mondays down at the Lower Township Library. They have a knitting group that meets from 11 to 1. It's called Yarnia South. And then there's another knitting group that meets up at Books A Million at the BAM in the Little Cafe on Wednesdays from 10 to noon. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
10 to noon Wednesday. Yeah.
It used to be 10:30, and they changed it because people kept getting there earlier and earlier.
You get those chairs.
Yeah. Yeah, we tend to take over all the chairs. So I think that's pretty much it for the knitting groups. Knit along. So do we want to talk about our weekend, or we don't or did we talk about it enough? We didn't talk much about it.
No, let's talk about the weekend.
Okay. So,
yes, this weekend we drove to Rhode Island. We left Friday. Yeah, Friday. Sat in traffic. I like setting up the day before. That's awesome. So we set up.
Oh, and we had help. The sisters helped us.
Yes.
Bethany and Alice.
Yeah.
Allison.
Yes.
Allison helped us set up, and it was so nice. It was so nice to have help getting it all set up. That was
a little fun fact. I didn't know that they used to roll down in AC. So we have a common love of a couple of restaurants. And let me see. Then after, that was the night we went to the Italian restaurant next door.
Yep. Sienna.
Yes.
Yeah, that was delicious.
That was amazing.
Yeah. We shared a bunch of things, and it was
perfect.
Good.
Yeah. And then that was it for Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
and then
because we got there so late. Wow.
Saturday. Okay, so Lori's husband, Kevin, he's hilarious. He's like a mom. Hey, can I get you coffee? Is this like in the morning? No. Okay. Here's your coffee. Would you like a bagel? Yeah, no. Okay, I'm going to toast one up for you. Let me tell you something. I had the best bagel. It was an Asiago bagel. And it was that Tempty cream cheese with some lightly diced red onion, some lox. You guys ready for this? Tomato. A big beefsteak, thinly sliced tomato on top with celery, salt, and pepper. Oh my God. It was so good. You might want to slap your mother. It was so delicious. Mind you, don't listen to that. But anyways, it was really good. So that kicked off Saturday, where we had a super duper uber busy day.
We did.
Yeah. It was awesome though. It was
good.
Then that was also our clubhouse night.
Yep.
So we did that, and I do feel like
way later than probably should have, knitting and talking.
Oh yeah. So we were there to what, like at 10. I think she only had the place till 10.
Yeah.
And then we came home, and we set up. Well, Lori and I set up for a little bit, and Hope is suffering from Kiesha-itis, where she cannot go to sleep. She wanted to cross off like having her tea and everything. And what, you didn't go to bed until 2?
I think so. Yeah.
She got to bed at 2 o'clock. Actually, and she came upstairs at some point and got her charger for her phone and went back down. So I was like, who is this girl? Who is this woman staying up?
Well, and mostly if I don't drink enough fluids, I have serious issues because of my health issues. So,
and most people, when they do drink everything, then they're up all night going to the bathroom. But apparently it doesn't work. Doesn't happen to Hope. And then Sunday, which came all too quickly because I was actually really sad from the time I woke up. Yeah. And like the whole entire time at the store, I'm like, this sucks. We have to leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an awesome weekend. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. We had such a good time. Everybody was just awesome. So great. And we actually got to spend time with Justine this time. The first time we went, her daughter was sick, had the stomach ickies. And then the next time it was summertime, and she travels a lot in the summer. So she was only there a little bit with us on the second time. And this time we had so much Justine time.
That was awesome.
So good. It was so nice to actually get to.
She's my martini buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. And we got to see our other friends, and it was just,
they're all so awesome and just great.
So wonderful.
Love them. Yeah.
We just had such a nice time. Yeah. Everybody was just great.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So definitely.
Like I said, it's like we've only known them for such a short time, and I felt like we've known them for years.
It's only been since
2023.
A year and a half ish.
Yeah, October 2023. We met them at the No.
It's actually been less than a year and a half. April will be a year and a half.
I feel like we've known them for years.
Yeah. I know.
Yep.
I know.
They're so cool.
Crazy.
My dream is to get all my fiber friends together in one spot. Like all of them.
That would be great.
That would be so awesome. First, need to hit a lottery.
Yeah.
Because that would need to be a big house for us to hang out in.
Yes.
So, oh my gosh. Face looks puffy.
Yeah, so that's pretty much, other than that and a couple of knitting groups, that's pretty much, so we're obviously coming to you late because I was dyeing yarn I was dyeing a lot of yarn over the last couple of weeks.
How are you dyeing yarn? You were dyeing yarn like a what?
Anyway, it was a little nuts because we had the show on the 22nd, then we had the show on the 28th and the 1st, and then I had 2 weeks to get as much, not even 2 weeks, because that show was ended on a Saturday and we left on a Friday. So I had less than 2 weeks to get as much dyed up and ready to go. And I'll be showing you some new stuff in Shop Talk. And actually you can see back here some new items. Back there.
It looks like some kind of candy.
I bet I didn't bring the book out. I don't even think I have any other bookmarks. I'm gonna run and get the book in a minute. When when you're starting to talk about a whip, I'll run in real quick. So we'll talk about that later. But yeah, it's been busy. Huh.
Oh yeah,
it's been busy, and this one's been all over the place.
Oh,
all over the place.
That's right. Yeah, I think
because you did have something else since then. You went to Lancaster.
Oh, that's right. I went to Lancaster. Don't sleep on Lancaster. Am I saying that right? Lancaster.
I don't know. We had a comment that said it's I don't know. Like has a hard A maybe or a long A or something. I don't know. We're probably saying it wrong. Yeah. But
anyways, I was there in that place. Don't sleep on that place. So I've always gone to Lancaster, whatever. Like my in-laws would camp up there, and like this is just when we had kid one. So we would the weekend we would drive him up so he could camp with my in-laws or whatever. But that's all I knew it for. Lancaster City. Apparently that place is jamming. I'm going to post some videos and pictures and stuff later on when I do my, 3 months my quarterly post. But I mean, amazing restaurants. And, of course I'll show you what I bought when, I went up there. Oh, and what I saw leaving one of the towns.
Oh, jeez.
That was weird. But anyways, yeah, so I did, I did Lancaster, that town. Then home for a week, went to Rhode Island. I'm not even really home. I'm home for 3 days. And then I head to Boston tomorrow. And then I'll be home for a few days, and then we head to DC. Arlington. So I'm not complaining though, because when I turned 50,
and then you got your race coming up too.
Oh, I forgot about that next weekend. Oh my gosh, totally forgot. Next weekend. So yeah,
you're doing the love run, right?
Yep, the love run, or I like to call the bacon run. So I can't wait to have that bacon on a stick. Yes. We've got it planned out. Everybody say a prayer, send some good vibes. Yesterday, the weather it was going to be 60 degrees and sunny. Today, I looked at the weather for next week, and it's supposed to be a 40% chance of showers. Come on now. Cut a sister a break. Anyways, but this is what I've been wanting to do, this traveling thing since I turned 50. My goal was when I turned 50, every month would be something different, and then COVID happened.
Yeah.
So
you turned 50 and immediately after.
Yeah, it was just everything shut down.
Nobody's allowed to go anywhere.
Yeah. So I'm trying making up for it now. So I gotta, I guess I'm kind of cheating when we do shows though, because I count those in the mix. But yeah, I say it counts.
This one, we didn't see much of anything except for the store, but. But sometimes we see more than just the store. Hanging
with friends, though, I consider that too. Because
honestly, I that's my favorite part about it. Even Rhinebeck. I mean, it was fun going and seeing some of the stuff, but mostly my favorite part was that the time
house
in
stuff.
The evening, sitting around and all of us chatting and doing our show and
the
tell
house stuff
and
is fun.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. So okay, so we have some shows coming up. We'll talk about that later. Just to let you know, we'll just give you a little brief. We have a show coming up on the 5th at Beyond Yarn in Union, New Jersey. So we'll give you some more details towards the end of the episode, but that's where we'll be next that you can find us. I think that's it. So I already shared my only FO, and you don't have any FOs right now. Did you finish a new pair of socks? Well, I know you are. You have. Don't you have a half finished one? Didn't you finish one of them? I thought you did. Did you not? Not the gray with the blue? I thought you were starting the second one. The gray with the blue and the pink speckles? I thought you finished one and we're starting on the second.
Nope. That's still the first. I pulled it all apart because I messed something up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then I was confused.
I know. I was close. I was close. And I messed that up in the worst kind of way. That's what happens when you fall asleep in the chair. And yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Well, you're so fast at them now. You'll get it done in no time. So, okay. So then I guess that was my FO. You already saw it, my shawl. And we'll head into whips. How many do you have?
A lot.
Okay, then I'll
It's like,
let you
I'm
get
kidding.
started. While you get started on your whips, I'm going to run and get the book,
Okay.
and I'll be right back.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start with something new. Well, it's not really something new because I actually started this back in November of 2023. What? Yeah, I started this. No. Lie. November 2025 is when I started this, not 2023.
2025 is now.
I mean, 2024. I need to get my stuff together. But anyways, this is the Treasure Island shawl. And,
Want me to hold it up?
yep, I figured,
Oh, I don't want to lose
yeah.
your stitches.
Oh, that's really pretty.
I'm going to do, I wanted to do a crochet project. And because I can move along quite quickly with crochet. Although, it's been a minute, I couldn't remember. I don't know. But whatever. So I'm doing the Treasure Island shawl. Of course, it's Hope
Show your
yarn.
stitch marker.
Oh, and that color is Kiesha 52.
Yeah, this was the first one I did for you, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
This is the first
yeah. So it's
special color.
and this
I
one
did.
is fingerling
Fingering.
finger.
It's fingering weight. It's
Fingering.
my discontinued base. It's my walk
Yeah.
base. It's a non-super wash
Yeah.
base.
So that's that. But it's coming along nicely. I haven't really touched anything since we came back from Rhode Island. But that's and I also decided too that I am only working on until what do you call it? Until probably June, we'll say 7 things. And I know it sounds like a lot, but a lot of them are socks. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I've got to really
Oh, you're gonna try to get your shawls and stuff while
Yeah.
we're doing the shawl-a-long.
yeah. So that's my goal. So that
I'll
was
be right back.
oh. So that was number 1. Should I just go ahead and go to another one?
Yeah, go ahead for it.
All right, so number let me see. Number 2, I'll go shawl sock shawl. The next thing I'm doing a knit along, a sock along or whatever with earth tones,
Earth
girl?
tone.
Yeah.
Earth tone. Oh my goodness. Earth tones, girl. Yeah,
It's reading and knitting.
it's her
Yeah.
loves socks and books or something.
Yeah,
Like that?
so the book I'm reading is Stephen King, Holly. If you notice, it's it matches perfectly.
Oh, that's really good.
The book is awesome. I'm almost done the book. Not so much the sock, but this is at Haint.
You're making some serious progress.
I know, and this is finger
Yeah.
weight. So, and I
Yeah.
started this March 1st.
And look,
So,
remember how you used to get the laddering? No
yeah.
laddering anymore.
yeah.
You
So,
are
coming,
you are really,
moving right along.
You are moving right along. That's
So,
awesome.
The yarn, thank you. The yarn is Hayes.
Is it Hayes or Haynes?
I
never
think
remember.
it's. I know. I've got Haynes.
So that would be Haynes.
Haynes.
Haynes house.
And the name of this color is the powerful, the pleasurable, the indestructible Mushu. Mushu. So, but this is, and I bought this like, it was definitely around the time of the pandemic. It was like 2021. So, but anyways, started this March 1st. So that's that sock.
Moving right along.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
Because I am knitting everywhere. ShopRite, doctor's office. When I'm supposed to be listening to what my kids are telling me, I'm just knitting.
Okay, then I'll share one of my whips. Okay, I ran inside because I didn't want to start the next row on my portage because I wanted to be able to show it to you without it being in the middle of a row. So, I didn't have this cast on last time, did I?
No.
Okay, so I cast on my portage since the last time we were on here, and I got some knitting done. So
Yeah. Wow.
yeah, because she was driving.
You're such an ass. Really? I know. I just dawned on me. She was like, because she was driving. I'm like,
so I didn't have anything else to do but knit.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect. So I got like serious work done. Wow. Okay, so this is The Portage by Melissa.
Melissa SCHA.
Oh,
Right there.
do you have the front of it so we can?
Wait, it's in there.
We don't want to
Okay.
do that all. Anyway, it's a bit lot of. Well, here maybe. Oh, I don't want to show the pattern. Wait. Here. This side is all just like. That's not anything. So that's who it's by, Melissa.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not gonna butcher her name, so we'll just show it to you. But yeah, so it's. Oh, I guess we should show a picture of it though. Did you print out the picture? I don't ever do that. Oh, you did. Good. All right, so this is what we're making. Oh. That's what we're making. It's the Portage. The back has honeycomb cable, 1x1 honeycomb cable. So that's there. Oh, you can see it pretty good there. Yeah. Wow, it doesn't show up as well as it does in real life.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's okay. So, well, that's a little bit better. It shows up really well in real life, but it's not showing up too good on the camera. But you can see the texture really well in real. Oh, that's better. Look at that. That's good. So this is my colorway. Oh, that's nice. This is my colorway stick season that I did for my sock sets for the winter sock set. I now have stick season on DK. It is listed. It's all just listed as stick season. And then when you go into stick season, you can either choose the sock set or you can choose just a 50-gram skein of just the main color, or you can choose the DK 100-gram skein. But that's listed on the website now. So and that's also great for people who would prefer to knit DK socks. You can just get a skein of this. And then I also have Moody Blue, which is the contrast color, one of the contrast colors for the sock set. So you can just grab a skein of DK and a skein of stick season on DK and a skein of Moody Blue on DK and make yourself DK socks.
That's on my list.
Yeah, if you prefer DK socks to fingering weight socks. But anyway, so I cast this on.
We were at your Yarn Stormers. I feel
Yeah, I cast this on like right around when we were at Yarn Stormers. Have we really
without the pattern?
Have we not podcast since? We had to have.
We did.
Okay, so I did have this on. But I think I was only like maybe like there. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I only had a little tiny bit done last time we podcast. So yeah, so I cast this on back then.
Back then. Back in the day.
Back at the end of February, and so I hadn't really worked on it because I was working on the shawl. So I put most of the work into that I've gotten it done in the last week or so. So I got a lot done up there knitting. I don't remember if I tried it on. I wonder if I did. Let me see. Let me try it on now. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it fits good. But yeah, so I got to where I think No, I split for sleeves up there. I think I split for sleeves on Sunday.
Yep.
Up there.
You did.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah, it fits good.
Because you wouldn't come over the table until you did it.
Yeah, because I had made a mistake. Ooh, that's right.
Yeah.
I was knitting on this when I should have been sleeping on Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
I made a
Drinking
mistake.
tea.
Yeah, made a mistake and realized it at Skein on Sunday during our show that I had made a mistake and I didn't want to tear back because it was a couple rows back.
And that's just something.
So I dropped down a few stitches, and I think, yeah, you can sort of see that there's like one stitch that looks a little weird. I'm not concerned about it because it's essentially in my underarm.
Yep. And nobody's going to see it. Like you always tell me.
So, exactly. So I fixed it as best I could, made sure I had the right number of stitches. I'm just making it work. I think I'm actually off for where I was supposed to be but it all works. So that's all I really care about. Okay, that was weird, right? Alexa, stop.
That was boogity boogity.
That was really weird. Anyway, so yeah, this is there's a really good picture of it on, well, not of this. I actually do need to get a picture of this and post it, but it's warmer in real life. So
Yeah.
but that's you can see all the speckles and the pale blue. But yeah, so it's up on there now. There's the DK on there. So this is my Splendid DK is what I'm knitting this in, which is 246 yards, 400 grams. It's 85% extra fine merino and 15% nylon. The color has a pale blue with speckles in all sorts of neutrally colors, browns and grays, and every once in a while you get this fun pop of, like, here you go, this fun pop of like bright pink. I love that. So I am really enjoying knitting this. I'm still not 100% sure. I think I'm going to just do the whole sweater in this color. I was actually thinking about maybe doing the collar. If you saw it has that big collar with the pockets. I was actually considering doing that in the Moody Blue colorway, which is this blue here. But I think I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna do the whole sweater in stick season, and I think it's gonna go with like
A lot.
absolutely everything that I wear. So I think it's gonna be good. So that's mostly that, and then of course finishing off this shawl is mostly what I've been working on the last couple of weeks. So that's my whip.
So I'll go ahead and go to, I am also making the porridge. I'm making mine in it's Hope's favorite.
No. Splendid DK.
Splendid DK, duh. And this is Twilight Mist.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where I'm at. I did it, I ripped it apart, 12 times?
I think you said, no, you ripped it apart 11 times. This is number 12, and it's beautiful.
No, I ripped it apart 12
I
times.
thought you said that this was number 12.
No. No, I did 12.
Well, here.
So,
see, it doesn't, look, that doesn't even
yeah. So, just...
You should see, the pattern is beautiful. Unfortunately, it's really not showing.
Yeah. It's got cute little, like...
Yeah, it's honeycomb.
And it's honeycomb. So, Justine showed me a different way to do the hell cabling that this is.
It's 1 by 1 honeycomb.
But there's like 20,000 different ways to do it. And she showed me a way to do it. And, you know, everybody was concerned, like, maybe you can tell the difference. And to that I said, I don't care. Because I started doing it one way. And then, you know, everybody started looking. And you can tell. But can you also tell that this is the face that says, I don't care. So, and if you were that close, you can see, because this is supposed to be part of the collar. I guess we're in some type of relationship or something, because I'm hoping you're not all up on me like that. Anyways, but so far, like, I can say it's been fun to knit because I know what I'm doing a little bit, but I can't. I was able to sit and have a conversation with you guys, but I'm still doing this, you know, left, like when I'm on the left one, right, when I'm doing the right one, so I don't forget. And yeah, you can look and see, but I don't know. It's still something that I can't have too many things going on while doing it. Like for me, I probably shouldn't have started. You know what? No. It's fine. So I'm really excited. Yeah. This is what mine looks like right now.
Yeah. You're making progress. It's good.
Pretend to sleep.
And we have till,
and I am. I'm really excited.
We have until mid-October.
Yeah.
So we've got time.
But I can't do that to myself because I'll...
No. I'm just saying, like,
to get it done.
You've got time to get it done.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. You've got plenty of time. So
I'm pretty.
It's
excited.
not like this is, you know.
And I was gonna say
Rhinebeck, and you're just getting started. No, you've got.
And like I said, I'm like at first I'm like, oh, this isn't like really a Kiesha color. But then as I'm sitting here in the same color, like workout clothes,
your entire outfit is.
I know.
Color.
Everything. My pants, my shirt. I don't wear this color. Apparently I do. So. But anyways, I'm really excited.
It's like the day that you picked when you were doing the snowed in, and your entire outfit.
Oh yeah,
was green.
matching it.
I was
my god! And I tend to do that too because remember the one show we did. I had the allergy attack really bad. Green jacket, green leggings, green sweatshirt, looking like a freaking leprechaun. So, but that's what do you call it? I've got the yarn everywhere, and I've had several projects in this bag. But for right now,
that's tiny for that.
I know. Eventually,
it's only gonna last for so long.
I know. Eventually, I'm gonna move out of that. But
yeah, I went with the one that I used for Owen's blanket. I'm using the one I made. This is the one I made for Owen's blanket. I think it's well, I have one bigger than that, which I might have to transfer this to because this is gonna be a big sweater.
Yeah,
it might end up having to go to the bigger bag.
And then, do you have any more whips?
I have a whip that is not actually my whip, but it's going to become my whip because my son hasn't had time to work on it. So he got it started, but he's very busy at school right now. So I told him.
I really like this.
And he's looking for something a little bit more relaxing to work on right now. So he's actually going to start on a chunky hat for me, which is great because I need a chunky hat. Knit out of my new chunky because I've been borrowing samples. I made one and gave it to my niece, so I don't actually have a sample.
Oh, that's
not true. So I made 2 hats out of my chunky. One I gave to Justine's daughter, and one I gave to my niece. I have none that I've made out of it that are mine. So my son's gonna help me out with that. So he has been working on the Zorzel by
Zorzel.
You have
it's in there, yeah.
By Lisa Haynes. Yeah, I think it's Haynes. By Lisa Haynes. So this is how far he's gotten. It's looking really good. He's knitting it with Hope's Favorite in the colors. Oh, and Hope's Favorite is a fingering weight yarn. It is 437 yards, 100 grams, and it's 80% extra fine merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% recycled nylon. And he is knitting it in the colors To Boldly Go and Hazy Shade of Winter. And I am in love with this combination. Oh my goodness. I think this would also make a gorgeous sweater with like Hazy Shade of Winter as your main color and To Boldly Go as your color work. Wouldn't that be phenomenal? Look at that. Oof. Oh my goodness. Just have to share that with you guys because loving it. Anyway, so I get to knit on this. So this is going to be my next shawl as part of the Shawl-a-long, I think. But I also have plans to cast on another shawl. It's probably going to be a mixture of Hope's Favorite and Joy, which actually I'm thinking I'm going to rename Hope's Favorite too, just to make it a little bit easier. I think I'm just going to call it Hope.
Oh.
And then like just on the website in parentheses, it'll probably say MCN fingering so that people know that Hope is and like just like Joy on the website has like in parentheses yak fingering. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it just like simplifies it so I don't have to say Hope's Favorite and all this,
right.
Have Hope, Peace, and Joy.
There we go.
And I might end up changing JoJo's Favorite to just JoJo. We shall see. I don't know. But for now.
Yeah, I really like that.
Anyway,
combination.
Really? I know. It's
yeah.
I don't think this would be.
And that'll go with everything too.
I want to, yeah. So anyway, so this is I didn't actually show you guys the picture. This is the Zorzel. So that's what it's going to look like. So right now, this is this part right here, this section right here. It's about to go into this big section. It's a short row section, and it's going to be all of the, it's going to be a section of the To Boldly Go. Oh, I'm looking forward to knitting that. That's going to be fun. And then there's a section of the lighter section after that. So that's going to be fun.
Oh, just leave it out because my other shawl that I'm doing is that one. I'm just, at first I was going to do the Stephen West. I was going to try, but I'm like, you know what? I put that on the schedule for later on.
And you've been traveling so much. That one's more of a pay attention.
Exactly. So, I too, that's one of my things on my seven sins. No, wait, where is it? Oh, that's right here in this bag. So, I haven't gotten a chance to really work on this either. This is why Here we go. So I tore back when we were yarn stormers. Right? Yeah, yarn stormers.
Yeah.
I tore it back, so you can't
she
really
just
tell.
starts ripping it out. I'm like, what is going on over there?
And I'm like, yeah, that's been my new thing. Not even asking Hope, and just.
I'm like, I'm sitting right here. Like, I get it if I'm at home and you're at home, and like, but I was sitting right there, and she just starts ripping the thing. I'm like,
so I got to get back to this too. I know. So the colors I'm working on is the colors I'm using is this one is your one pot, but it is.
Oh, I forgot. I have it. I should have pulled it out.
Yeah.
It's if it's not.
Can I call it that color? No.
I think so because I'd say it's pretty much here. Let me go grab one.
Yeah.
While you talk.
She's grabbing this, and the other one is I figured I'd marry these two yarn dyers. Needles at the ready. Snowy River, 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. So
I think this is pretty darn close. If it's not exact, this is pretty darn close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I call it that or still call it one pot?
I'd still call it one pot, but this is...
So it's Hope's favorite one pot.
Yeah.
But
I managed to make some pretty close to, maybe not exactly.
Maybe not exactly.
Might be a little bit grayer.
Yeah.
But this is now favorite jeans, the new color. So, but it's pretty similar. I think you could get pretty much...
Because everybody has been asking for this. Because this is actually the color I share it with Brandy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but I think if you wanted to make the same thing, if you used favorite jeans, you would get pretty close. Pretty close.
So I'm working on that. That's going to be, that's my shawl along thing. Shawl-a-long. At least we're not singing. I've listened to that whole album like
I've
10
been listening
times.
to it too.
Yep. So that's that. Your turn.
Okay. I hope I did that right. That does not feel right, but hopefully it's right.
Oh, and what else I'm going to do too? All my projects starting today, I'm going to put a little, what do you call this? Oh my God, I'm totally brain farting.
Can't be right.
Marker, stitch marker. A stitch marker. And
so you know how far you...
Yeah, so I can, show my progress the next time, because I need you guys to hold me accountable. Accountable. Jeez. Accountable. I know this isn't like a race at all, knitting, and it is supposed to be, relaxing and slow fashion. And, but I also need to not beat myself up and like, oh, I've got to do this, this, and this. And, sit down and enjoy knitting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this will keep me accountable with all my projects. The 7 that I'm working on. And again, it's 7, but a lot of them are socks. So anyways.
Oh, this thing has wrap and turns.
Anyways. So.
Okay. I really do. I mean, okay. So the other thing that I worked on was swatches. I knit a bunch of swatches, which I will talk about those. I'll show you the swatches when we do shop talk in a little bit. And then I did put a little bit of time into my socks that I think I spoke about it on a previous episode that I am making a pair of socks out of my new fingering, my new non-superwash fingering weight yarn. I don't know if they will turn out okay or not because it doesn't have any nylon in it and it's extra fine merino, so it might be too soft and they might just wear right through. So I'm not suggesting anybody go out and get a skein of this yarn and make socks until I get done with them and wear them for a bit and see how they do. So, so this is kind of like a little bit of a test for me. I just want to see if this yarn can, it might be fine because what it might happen is it might felt in the spots where it could possibly wear. And then, that'll make it stronger in those spots. So, I don't know. We shall see. I'm giving it a try and it'll either be great or it'll be not so great. Part of the reason I'm making this is because the yarn that Kiesha's working with right now is a non-superwash, but it had nylon in it. I think it was an 80-20, 80% extra fine merino and 20% nylon. And I made one pair of socks out of that yarn, and they are my absolute favorite pair of socks. So I wanted to see if this non-superwash would work up into a nice pair of socks, or if, because it doesn't have the nylon, see what happens. And maybe this will not make very good socks, which, if that is the case, that base might be coming back, because I absolutely love my socks that I made out of that yarn. But we shall see.
Am I supposed to crochet into that one or no?
No, wait, yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Yes, I believe so. The top of that one.
All right.
Yeah. Because that's your chain, but your chain is considered a stitch.
Okay.
So you could either knit into there, or you could just knit into that hole created by the chain.
Okay.
And then you don't have to try to get it into that obnoxious little spot.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
Got it. There you go. Yeah. So yeah. So they're just basic. It's a 64 stitch cast on. I did a 2x2 rib, and I only knit for, I think, I don't know, it was like 20 rows or something like that. I think it's just shy of like 2 inches. And then I went into my heel, and that's the Eye of Partridge heel. That's my favorite one. And then I'm past the heel flap and gusset, and I'm just knitting and knitting and knitting until I get to the point where I can start the toes. So hopefully, I really haven't been I pick these up whenever, like, I ran into the house earlier to get these because I didn't want to start on the next row of the portage before I showed you that. So yeah, so I'm just, whenever I have nothing else that I'm working on, or they stay in my purse too, I work on them when I'm out and about, waiting at the bus stop, or waiting for my kid to come out of the school when it's pickup time. So anyway, so yeah, so hopefully I'll be done with these, and since they're shorties, they'll be great for springtime. So hopefully I'll get them done soon and be able to wear them. That is all of my whips. Do you have?
Yes.
more?
So,
okay,
real quick, my new bag. We'll talk about that.
Oh yeah, that's part of your other bag.
So I'm working on some DK socks, and this is also Hope's DK. This is Winter Festival, and it's the vanilla latte. Yes, DK sock thingies. And then the other one, I definitely have to finish these. I haven't even picked these up in quite some time. My Rhineback socks. Ooh! So I got to finish these. I'm so close.
Yeah. And you already finished the other one.
Oh yeah, I already have the other one finished. I just need to get this finished. And wait, I have one more. And I'm so close. You know what? I'm gonna finish these. And one more pair of socks.
Oh, those are for Rob, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
These are for the hubsters. I even got him a little pizza because his favorite is pizza. So this is Boston Fibers Walter DK. And it doesn't look like this in person. It's actually more, would you say turquoise?
Yeah, it's very turquoise.
Very bright. And he picked this color out. So, and that's it for me.
Okay, and I think that's all of our whips then.
Yep.
Then I will, hold on, knit the last 3 stitches of this. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm enjoying this. This is much. So you remember the one with the wrap and turns that you did not enjoy?
Yes.
This is not going to be like that at all.
Yeah.
This is really easy. So, yeah, this is going to be much better. Much, much better. I don't even have to think about, like, that one. I was like, oh, I kept missing stuff. Like, but this one is so, and I think because it's so high contrast, like, it's very easy
you'll be able to
see. It's very, it's good. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy this. All right. So, so I've been very busy in the dye studio. And I've been coming up with some new things. So you saw this. This wasn't actually a new thing. So what happened was...
What had happened?
I was trying to dye indigo, which originally... Indigo is the color that Kiesha has. I was trying to originally dye what became indigo. And things went askew. Well, I accidentally did the same thing that I did that time, this time. So, yeah, so that's what happened.
You accidentally.
Yeah, I accidentally did the same thing again. So, anyway, so we have a new color. It's fun. It goes along well nicely with indigo, too. So, because indigo is this, but not with, like, this has much, like, these brighter, well, you can't really, well, I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyway, it has these brighter spots and then these lighter, like almost blue-gray spots where indigo doesn't have as much contrast. Indigo is more of a like tonal where it's very, you know, very almost semi-solid type of tonal. This one is very like, you know, high contrast tonal. Okay, so there's that. That's called Favorite Jeans, and that I only have that on Hope's Favorite. I don't know if I'll be putting it on other things or not. I haven't decided that yet. So, yesterday, I actually got a
balls,
which I don't think I've gotten this added onto the website. I just realized that. Oh, I got to do that. I don't think that's on there. It might be, but I don't think so. So I got to look into that. If it's not on there, it'll be on there soon. I actually spent yesterday adding a bunch of stuff, and I also made a list of things that I need photographs of and I need swatches of. I didn't even realize I had like 16 yarns that I haven't swatched yet. I don't know how.
Well, I have a whole bunch of jewelry that I haven't put on Etsy yet, so
Yeah.
I still have to finish taking pictures.
Yeah,
Which I'm going to try to do this evening after I leave here.
Yeah, I still have some more photos that need to get taken, but I got most of my pictures taken the other day, and I got just about, I might have one or two colors that still need to get uploaded. This is one of, this, no, I added this. This is a one pot. This is 1 pot 78. I only have one of it left. It's very fun. It's a new color, or it's like a new color, but it turned out much pinker than it was supposed to. This is, oh, did I even put any in there? Yeah, I did. Okay, there we go. So this is what it was supposed to be. This, which is much whiter, with lots of fun speckles. These are the speckles that are in Wibbly Wobbly and To Boldly Go, with just a white background. This one turned out very pink, so this is a one pot. So if you like this, it's the only one. So grab it quick because there's only one left. So anyway, that is up on the website. It's 1 pot 78. So, yeah. So I have, this one is not on the website, but I'm working on it. It will either be up later today or sometime soon. This is Timey Wimey. And it is super fun. I have not gotten a swatch made of this either yet. So that's up on, not up on the website, but it will be soon. This is up on the website. This is, are these the same base? No. Okay, this is Ballet Whisper, which is not, no. I don't know. Apparently one of our lovely viewers said that a lot of times.
I have to take off my shirt. Wow. I have another shirt on underneath it.
You didn't know it was that kind of podcast, did you?
Oh my gosh, I'm so
It is a little warm
hot.
out here. Do you need my fan? I think I have my fan in here.
I thought I bought my fan,
Oh,
but
here. I got it.
oh, thank you.
There you go. Yeah, so this is Ballet Whisper. Oh, and one of our lovely viewers said that a lot of times, apparently, maybe we're not getting, it doesn't look quite right on here, but then when they watch the video, it does look good. So I'm just going to assume, hopefully it looks good. If not, as I've said before, there's pictures up on the website. Just go check it out. This is Ballet Whisper. I have it on Hope's Favorite, JoJo's Favorite, and Splendid DK. The Splendid DK is down there. Anyway, so that's a new color, which goes really well with this color here, which is, let's see, oh, that's so pretty together.
That is.
It also goes really well with another new color, which is this one here.
really pretty.
And it goes really well with the sock set that I made, which I can't show you because people like, or not sock set. I meant the mini skein set that I can't show you right now because they all sold out. Which, you know, they are in the dye pots today. I don't think you can see them, but they're in the dye pots today. So I'm working on them, and as soon as nope, they're behind this dye right here. So as soon as I get them dyed up again, I will have them on the website because I didn't even take good pictures of them yet. I took pictures of them. So, but that mini set is based on this picture right here. And this picture is in this new book, which is this is an acquisition. I got this in the last couple of weeks, right? Yeah, I got this.
Yes.
So this is a new book by our friend, Julia Mills, which if you've been with us for a while, she was a guest on our podcast a while back when her first book came out. This is her second book. She is the author illustrator. She is also a knitter. And right there is a yarn ball. And there's some other yarn balls in the book in different spots. But if you've been with us, you probably know that I dyed yarn to go with her first book. Her first book was I'm Stuck. And I dyed Turtle and Possum. Turtle is on its way out. We only have a few skeins of Turtle left. So if you are interested in getting Turtle, there's a few left in the shop, but they're on sale. They're 25% off. Possum is not going anywhere. So if you want Possum's also in the shop. But now we have Robinson's New Thing. And we have, let me see if I can find a page with Rosie. Let's see. So I did yarn to go with the main characters.
That's so cool.
So we've got, where's Robinson? Oh my goodness. Robinson on Yak is so good. So this is Robinson. And this is Robinson on Yak. Oh my goodness. I love Robinson on Yak. I want to make something with that soon. And I like both of them, but
yeah, me too.
And this is Robinson on JoJo's favorite. I have Robinson on JoJo's favorite, Hope's favorite, Joy, and DK, Splendid DK. So he's warm and cool shades of brown, and then this fun blue speckle to go with his blue bag that he has that he likes to collect things in. So and then I also dyed this lovely little pretty snail, Miss Rosie, and this is Rosie, and I have Rosie
really like that
on Hope's favorite, JoJo's favorite, and Splendid DK. And then I got the book and I was looking through and I saw this page. And here's the page. It is so pretty. Hold on a second. I don't have it. This page was so pretty that I just thought it had to be a color. So I dyed this yarn. And then I was with Julia the other day and she goes, "You dyed the cover." And I'm like, no, this is the cover. What are you talking about? No, this is the book. What do they call this? The book
jacket sleeve.
The book jacket. This is the book jacket, yes. Yeah. But if you take the book jacket off, I dyed the cover. So,
and you didn't even know.
I didn't even know. I mean, I knew I picked that one page that I thought was very pretty. And I had not taken the jacket off, so I didn't know that this was underneath. So
and it's like perfect.
Yeah, this is just this color is called Tiny Moments. So you have to read the book. The book is so good, and you'll understand why it's called Tiny Moments when you read the book. So the book is for sale wherever books are sold. She's a published author. She is a publisher, so it's not self-published or anything like that. It's a book through HarperCollins Children's. So, yeah, you can find the book lots of places. Get it online or at your favorite bookstore. Anyway, so yeah,
it is a really pretty book.
A beautiful book. Oh, Julia's illustrations are just, the story is very good, but the illustrations are absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful book. So, Yeah, so and I have 3 colors, and then I also have a mini set, but like I said, the mini sets are all gone right now. I will get them, I'm dyeing them right now, and then they will be up in the shop. I have these up and listed in the shop, but they are all listed as a pre-order for right now because we have shows coming up, and I have other, so I'm dying for some orders that have to get shipped back up to Skane because I ran out of some colors while I was up there. So I am just a little behind. So so now it might not take me that long. If you've ordered a pre-order from me before, I usually say like 4 weeks, but it usually doesn't take me that long. But I just want to give myself some grace and not, anyway. So this is Tiny Moments, my swatch of Tiny Moments. So that's that one. And let's see. Where are my swatches? Oh, they're under here. Okay. So that's Tiny Moments, and oh, I forgot I already stuck them in the, so that's Tiny Moments, that's Robinson, that's Rosie. I haven't done a swatch of Ballet Whisper, but you can probably figure out that it's mostly pink with some lighter pink spots. So, and I don't have a swatch of Timey Wimey yet. That actually, Ben's gonna help me out and get some swatches done for me, thankfully.
Does Ben know?
Yes, he already knows.
I'm kidding.
He already knows. Actually, he said that would be, a little bit more relaxing than the other thing. So I have those. I have another new color, which is only on JoJo's favorite right now. I'm pretty sure it's going to be getting dyed on other things, but I just did it the other day and I didn't have time to do it on anything else. I hope that's coming out right because there it is definitely not coming out right. Well, that's a little bit better. It's a blue-green, like a aqua with green and like gray and brown speckles. I think it's in this bag. Yes. So, and it has a name now.
Oh,
Julia named it Siren Song.
Cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
That was really good. I think that was yeah. So that's Siren Song. That's not too bad. It's like coming out.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah.
There, but yeah, that's Siren Song. And we also have Message in a Bottle, which I do have a swatch of Message in a Bottle. That's only on JoJo for right now too. I will probably be, like I said, I'll probably be dyeing it on other bases eventually, but it has been a little busy. So that's Message in a Bottle. So, so they're up on I think all of these should be up on the website. I don't know. Oh, you got to see this one.
Oh, did you have that one with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like,
yeah, this is Tiny Moments.
Yeah.
This is, whoops, not that one. This is Tiny Moments on Yak. So I really like it on the Yak. I want to make something with that. I think
I do really like it on the Yak.
Super good. I mean, I like the other, but anyway. So I have Tiny Moments on Yak as well. The only one I didn't do on Yak was Rosie because I wasn't sure if that would look quite right. You would lose the pink completely, I think.
Oh, if you did on Yak?
On the Yak. I don't think you'd be able to see that there was any pink. So I probably won't do that one on Yak. I don't know. So what's that? Oh, that's just... Okay. I really can't remember. Okay, I don't remember if I showed you guys this. Wait. Oh, so that is the stick season on DK. I told you that I was now doing that. So that's stick season on DK. And did I have this one?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. So like this is a new color. I don't know whether I've shown it to you or not. It is up on the website now. It's called Wyeth's Winter. I dyed it. I was just playing around and it was just, I got a bunch of new dye colors a while back and I hadn't gotten a chance to really play with them. And I thought it would be these colors would be really pretty together. And I think it turned out so good. Look at those speckles. Oh my goodness, look at those speckles. So good.
Yeah, that is really cool.
So I dyed it and I was looking for a name. And our friend Julia said, yep, my yarn is coming. That's good.
Is that the one you wanted?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, signature required. That's annoying.
Ooh.
Anyway.
I don't know why.
I don't know. It's because of the big order, probably. So
There's somebody waiting for that shipment.
so Julia suggested that it reminded her of Andrew Wyeth's paintings. So I looked up some of Andrew Wyeth's paintings and went, she's not wrong.
Yeah.
So it's called Wyeth's Winter, is what I'm calling it. And I think it is.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Just scrumptious. Can't wait to make something out of that. Actually, I have. Oh, did I put that one in here? Nope, I didn't. I have this on Yak too. Hold on, let me see if I can find the swatches. I have that one on Yak and on. It's on every base except for Chunky and Peace. I'm not dying, in case you're wondering. Chunky is listed on the website right now, and you can order it. If you do, I will probably have to dye it for you because I don't dye it all year round because it does. I wait. I kind of dye it, and then as it starts to sell out, I don't dye more unless people order it because of the fact that
It's seasonal.
Yeah, it's a seasonal thing. It really won't be super popular again until the fall. So, and I don't want to carry a lot of yarn carried over because even if it is the same colorway, sometimes they change a little bit. So we'll just, so there's Chunky. And if you are looking for some Chunky that maybe I haven't dyed or one of the new colors, if you're interested in seeing it on Chunky, shoot me an email and I will see what I can do for you because I do actually have. That bag back there is a bag of undyed Chunky. So I can dye it. I just am not unless it's ordered right now. So this is hold on. This is Wyeth's Winter on JoJo and Joy. So I just think, and one of my friends is knitting the shawl that I just finished, the Delphinia shawl, in those two colors together.
Oh, wow. That's kind of great. Who's doing that?
Gail.
Oh.
Hi, Gail.
Hi, Gail.
So it is going to be, she already showed me.
I'm still keeping an eye out for you for,
oh, yeah, the tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she showed it to me the other day. Oh my goodness. It's so good. Actually, she sent me a picture. It's so good. The two together. I love it. So yeah, so that's kind of fun. I have a few colors that are on Yak and most of them have not been swatched. We're working on it. Yeah. Oh, it's spring break. My kids are home. So that's why, part of the reason why I'm getting a little knit and help done. So yeah, so and then I have a couple of others. So I have this one pot. So when I was trying to come up with Robinson, I went a little heavy handed on the blue. So this is a one pot. This is one pot 77. I think I have two of this left. And once that's gone, it's gone. And then this is a color. This is actually the color that is the reason why I don't have any sock or any of the mini sets. I don't have the mini in this color right now. So I only have, I should have put the colors together. I could have shown them, but they're back there somewhere. So this color is Majesty. Now, it worked perfectly on JoJo's Favorite. Color came out exactly the same as it did on the mini as it did on the full-size skeins. But when I tried to do it on Hope's Favorite and DK, it did not work out. So I don't know if this is going to be a color or if this is the last one. This could very well be the last one. So I have one of this. So it's up on the website, I'm pretty sure. And I know these are up on the website. So this is what happened. And I don't know. So I mixed all this dye at the same time. These were mixed in the same cup together and then just
split. Wait, they were mixed in the same pot together?
Not in the same pot. When I was mixing dye, they were mixed in the same jar and then I split the dye in two. And I don't know what happened. I was pretty sure it was mixed thoroughly, but clearly it was not. So there's something...
I like this one.
Yeah. It's very reddish purple. And then this one's more of a blue purple.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. So I might try again and see if I can get it to work, or I might not. We'll see. It depends on when I have time. I'm not going to have time anytime soon to try to get it figured out because I've got some things going on right now. Wholesale orders and other stuff that I'm dying for in shows. So trying to get perfect something that is trying to be difficult with me is probably not on my
list of things to do.
it's not on my list of things right now. So there's 3 of this color. And this one is 1 pot 80. And there's 3 of this color, which is 1 pot 81. And this is on Splendid DK. That's it. That's all there is. So if you like it, grab it. So I think that is just about it. So I did add a bunch of stuff to the website. I'll try to do a post sometime soon so that, but there might, I wrote down a couple of colors that oh, you know what? I forgot to, actually, I said you guys could order Moody Blue along with this, but I just realized yesterday at the end of the day, I never took pictures of Moody Blue and it's not actually up on the website.
Yeah.
So I got to do that one too. Yeah. Oh, so much. So I think that's all my shop talk. Do we have reading, watching? Have you been?
Oh, the only thing that, let me see, I did finish 2 books. I think I finished Hideaway the last time we were on, by Nora Roberts. I can't remember. But I did finish The Wife Upstairs. I've been into these weird psychological thriller books or whatever. That's about, I don't want to give it all away, but this guy, you think he's a widower. I don't like any of the characters in the book. They all seem like bad guys to me. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to say anything because I feel like it'll give out a lot of, I don't know, the story. But it's an interesting story. But it's one of these things, like, I didn't enjoy any of the characters. And as far as shows, Rob and I haven't been able to watch our usual corny movie Sunday because I haven't been here. And the only thing, like what I've been watching in the studio, I finished Love is Blind season 8. It was very bland this go around. A lot of the contestants kind of resemble each other. I couldn't figure out who was who. Even the black girl. I kid you not, everybody, they all almost kind of looked alike.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was
that's a little.
I needed some more spiciness and drama. And the other show, which I'm kind of in love with right now, is With Love, Megan.
With Love, Megan. What's that?
It's just like a little cooking show. It's on Netflix. It's Meghan Markle. I know a lot of people don't like her, but she's just doing what Martha Stewart and everybody else was doing. But anyways, but so far the show seems very, kind of just what I think we need right now. She's making things that I'll never make. Like, I'll get my honey from...
She's making honey? Like she's...
Oh, like she has bees on the property and she's scooping the... And yeah, she took the honey things and the wax and was making candles and she's being extra. Cool, but guess what? Martha Stewart was also extra. So I don't understand why Megan can't be extra.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. If you got the time and the...
You got the time and she's got the resources. We need everybody to stop hating on them because at least, you know what? They got a lot of hustles going. So... Y'all know if it was you'd be hustling like that too. But anyways, so that's my studio shows that I've been watching right now. Yeah, that's about it.
I have been reading nothing.
Oh.
I've been listening to music. That's but mostly I was doing pretty good, like listening to audiobooks while I was out here working, but I haven't even been doing that lately.
You know what I found?
I've been mostly listening to Pink Honey Club. We've had that song stuck in our heads.
And hey, I'm gonna throw this out here. If you got, I made on Spotify I think I called it Trunk Show Music. Yeah. If you guys have any favorite songs, like
good, like road tripping music.
Yeah, just throw them down there. Yacht rock, whatever, R&B, you name it. We listen to it all. Yeah. Hope only sent me one song so far,
I was just thinking about another one, and then I forgot to send it to you.
But
I'm on the ball.
and yeah, so that'll be great. The other thing, what was it? God, I'm totally brain farting.
Oh, I got a haircut since the last time too. I just realized that.
The randomness of which just came out of her mouth. Talk about music, Pink Pony Club, and I got a haircut.
I just realized.
Oh my gosh.
Man, this is, I feel like when we have longer time between episodes,
I know.
I can't remember what happened.
Well, you notice I wrote down a bunch of
You're
random
much better than I.
yeah, stuff,
I
but
didn't write anything.
what was the other? I was going to say something else. Oh, we need to decide our beach.
Oh, yeah.
Are we going to start the first Wednesday in June?
I feel like, is it, are we going to stick with Wednesdays? We can stick with Wednesdays. Yeah, Wednesdays I don't have anything in the evening. It's just the afternoons that are, but that'll be changing soon, so that's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, if that's what we want to do, we could do.
So the first Wednesday in June?
Because we usually do like right after Memorial Day, so that would make sense.
So I'll put up a little countdown. This year, we're not going to be hoochies about it. Watch, it'll rain or snow.
No, because we decided that
we'll
either going to be, so last year we did the gazebo.
Right, on 20th Street.
On 20th Street. If we, what did I do? Oh, I'll just pick it up now. We had some people say that it's difficult for them to maneuver on the sand, and plus carrying a chair and a knitting bag and all of that out onto the beach can be a little tricky. So last year we met at the gazebo on 20th Street, right?
Yeah.
20th Street, on the Ocean City Boardwalk, from what, 6 to 8? From 6 to 8. So that's the plan. We're going to do that again. Now, if the weather is bad, you can check the Instagram, the Pine Barren Knits Instagram page, but also because we'll probably post on there and say we're moving to the library, but not technically the library. So the Ocean City, man, I'm having a hot flash now. The Ocean City Library is in the Ocean City Community Center, and they have a nice large atrium inside the building, right in front of the entrance to the library from the community center. So there's a nice big atrium with tables and chairs, and a lot of times we will sit there and knit in the evenings. So that's if the weather is horrible, we will be at the atrium inside the library. It's not going to be every Wednesday. So we're going to start that first Wednesday in June.
I'm going to put up a post.
Right. We're going to do a post. And then I think what we will do is, as long as it works with our schedule, it'll be every other Wednesday. But if that, we'll let you know. We'll have a schedule, and you will know ahead of time what Wednesdays. Because there might be some Wednesdays when, like, one of us is out of town, or somebody has, like, my kid has a birthday in the summertime, those types of things. And so
Jacob, it's actually a summer birthday, which it feels like it's not.
Technically, Jonah is not a summer birthday.
Spring.
He's a spring birthday.
Huh.
But Benjamin is a summer birthday.
Benjamin.
Yep. So, yeah, I have 2 springs and a summer.
I have a spring. I have a spring. Kid 1, Sebastian.
He's winter. Isn't
March
he?
29th.
Oh, wait, no, he's a 29th.
March 29th,
Yeah, he's after. Wasn't he supposed to be
St. Patrick's Day?
He was supposed to be winter.
Yeah.
I always think of
and
that
then,
as his birthday.
Kid 2 technically is a fall.
Yep, Kid 2 is fall.
Yep, and Kid 3 is summer.
You got 3 seasons.
Yeah. 3 seasons. Yeah. I'm considered winter. No. I'm also fall.
You're fall. I'm winter.
I'm fall.
Yep.
Eyebrows is winter.
Yep, I'm winter.
And you're winter.
I'm winter.
That's funny.
Yep.
At the Pink Pony Club.
Pink.
Oh, so we're going to talk about things we bought?
Yes. I mean, I already talked about mine, but...
Oh, so, I can't go anywhere. Well, I'll start with when I went to Lancaster. We went to a town called Litz, I don't know, Litz. I don't. How do you Li? It's not on here. Anyways, but the yarn shop.
Ubiquitous.
I stopped in there. And I got. They have a thing in the fall called Fire and Ice, a festival, like a little, festival, whatever. So this is the local yarn dyer. Hand dyed exclusive. I guess it's Yarnsmith. That's the name of the yarn dyer. Yep.
Yarnsmith.
And all the yarn have funny names. Like this one is Horse and Buggy. And it is a fingering weight superwash. And then this one is a DK. This one's called Put a Little Hair on Your Chest. So I got that from there. And on our way leaving that town, I look over and I'm like, that's a weird place for a plane to. And we saw like a little plane crash. It was on the news. Everybody's okay. I think it was 5 people that were injured. They were all fine, but that was
frightening.
Yes, terrifying. And I also got, I think we talked about this last show. What was the sweater you did?
It's the short cardigan that I knit in Isn't It Romantic? It's my light, kind of a pale purple one.
And Hope was talking about like the pattern, blah, blah, blah. And she was saying the only place you can find it, yada, yada. As she was saying that, I was ordering it. So I got the book. So yeah, it's a beautiful.
It is a beautiful book. There's maybe one yarn shop that I found online that still carries the book, but there's a lot of, you can find it on a lot of used books.
Yeah,
like
I got it from
Abe's and a couple of others I saw that had this book.
Yeah.
So as of right now, it seems to be the only place that you can get the short cardigan pattern, which is kind of a bummer. Because I've knit that sweater 3 times.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd knit it more because I love it, but now it's kind of silly to knit it as samples if you can only get the book, or if you can only get the pattern
this is it,
in the
right?
book. Yep, that's
it.
Right
I can't wait to do it. But there's a couple other things in here I like too. And like I said,
it's
aesthetically, it's a beautiful,
it's beautiful
book.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I'm a lover of stitch stoppers. So I got some strawberries because strawberry season's coming up. And these look like squirrels. But I feel like they're beavers. Hedgehog.
I think they're hedgehogs, aren't they? Are they not?
I don't know.
They're hedgehogs. Say
brown hedgehog. Hedgehogs. Hedgehogs. Oh my gosh. And the other one is
I like that
the
one.
blue sweaters. I think they're really cute.
I looked at that one and I was like, oh, maybe I'll get that. And then
they were gone.
It was on the counter and I was like, oh, apparently somebody else is getting it.
And then Justine really sold it. I mean, so we were waiting to be seated. No, my hair didn't catch on fire this time.
Thank goodness. But every time we saw the candle,
we blew it out. Yep. So this is by
might have a little
I have actually this is the 3rd bag I have by them. Della Q bag.
Yeah.
And Justine sold me on it. She has the mustard color one. So she was just like, oh, you can put this through here and blah, blah, blah. And it has all this. And, it has like its own scissors just in case I want to give someone a haircut.
I actually should have gotten one of those. You could probably actually take that into the Phillies game.
Yeah. It comes like a little project bag. And for me,
I'm a little salty.
Well, this is the only bag that I feel safe carrying around with my knit stuff in it when I'm by myself. Think about that. So, this is, but it's nice. It's a nice roomy bag. I told you that how I'm always following around.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect bag. And I like the color.
Yeah.
At first
Can they actually tell that it's see-through?
Oh, yeah. You can tell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
You can tell.
Yeah, that would have been a good one. I could have gotten that for the Phillies game.
I remember when they first came out, I didn't like them. They said it looked like a beach bag.
It does kind of.
Yeah, but I figured, you know what? This is awesome. So, and that's it.
I don't know what I was looking for. Oh, the pattern. You put the pattern away, so I guess I need to get it.
What pattern?
The pattern for this. I was using yours.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh.
It's fine. I was like, I
But
probably.
anyways, but that's it for me.
Yeah, I think that's what else. Oh, upcoming events. So we mentioned that we have the why can't I think? We have a show coming up on April 5th at Beyond Yarn in Union, New Jersey. I'm not sure what the hours or what the time is, but it is in the events. It's down in the show notes, and it's on the events page on my website. And then after that, we will be at the local yarn store in South Orange, New Jersey.
I got, you got. We got local
On
flags.
what is it? What is the 25th and 26th? I think it's the 25th and 26th of April.
Let me look at my
during
cozy.
the New Jersey Wool Walk. New Jersey Wool Walk is right around the corner, and I believe you can already get your passports,
yes,
and your little bags and your stitch markers.
We'll be there the 25th and 26th.
We will be at the local yarn store the 25th and 26th of April. So come see us and get your stamp on your passport and all that stuff, and come shop
till you drop.
I will probably have, and I already came up with my new color for the spring. I'm not going to show it to you until the next, actually, no. Are we going to podcast before? Probably not.
Before what?
Before April 1st.
Well, we're supposed to next Wednesday.
Well, we said we were going to skip and go to, so we won't. Oh, so we are planning on probably skipping, since we got pushed back. We're going to do this, and then we'll go back to our regular schedule, so we won't do next week, because that would be really close together. And let's be honest, we're not going to have anything new to show you.
Yeah.
Let's keep it. Be honest. Yeah. So we'll go back to our regular schedule. So our next podcast will come out. Well, we'll podcast probably on the 9th or the 10th, and then it will post probably on the 11th of April. So I'm going to show you, if I can find it. It's here somewhere. My spring sock set, so that you guys will be able to see it. And so the winter sock set is finishing up. Your last chance to order that will be March 31st. And if there is any sets left, currently I am completely out of the winter sock set. So it is a pre-order, and if you want it, you got to order it soon, because as of right now, there will be no leftovers going into April, because I have none left. I sold out of every single one that I took to skein with me this week. And so, if you want the winter sock set, do the pre-order and get it ordered soon. And then if there's anything left over, it will be available in April. Otherwise, it's done as of March 31st. So I did my spring sock set. And this is my spring sock set. This is April Showers. Bring May flowers.
Oh! That would be cute though, if you could figure out how to do it.
So that
like how you like
the flower.
Like that was so cute. She had it like it was like in a perfect flower thingy.
Yeah.
That would have been cute.
Yeah, so
that's really cool.
So that is, it's got all sorts of like all of those springy flower. Oh, sorry, I made the camera jump. All those springy colors that you see starting to bloom in the springtime. So yeah, so that is going to be the new sock set. This will go live on April 1st for pre-orders. So yeah, so if you like this, and this will be available for the springtime. So that's April. I started April 1st, and it will go through to June 30th will be the last day that you could order it. And then we'll have our summer color come out. So yeah, so that's spring, April showers, bring May flowers.
Cool.
So that's, yeah, I if you were at Skane this weekend, I had them with me and they got a little preview of them. So that few people already have the sock set, but
Cool.
for everyone else, April
Yeah,
1st.
the first.
And I already know that there will be some of these available at the String Theory and at the Knitting Niche. So if you are in
We got to view her
Beacon or
String Theory. Next time she does a sipping knit.
oh, I know that looked like
That
fun.
looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, but we had just gotten back from that was like Monday, right? Coming out of our trip.
Yeah, I know.
I was so tired. So yeah, so I am currently working on a wholesale order that will be getting actually some yarn back there, and those pots back there will be heading up to String Theory soon. So, and if you can, there's a list, and it's actually on my website too, of yarn stores where you can find my items, and also down in our show notes, Kiesha has a location where you can find her items over in Ocean City. Correct?
Yes. Yeah.
So
And
if you're-
Etsy, if I can ever
Yes.
find time to
right,
put my stuff on there.
We're both online, obviously, but if
Yeah.
you want to see our items in person and you can't make it to a trunk show, but you are in
Yeah,
one of the
Ocean
areas
City.
in Ocean City for Kiesha or Rhode Island at Skane. I'm in Skane. I'm at Yarn Stormers in Cranford, the Creative Knot in Ocean Grove, Absecon at String Theory, and the Knitting Niche in Ocean City. Did I get them all?
Yep.
Yep, I got them all. So that's where you can find my stuff, and yours is Art on Asbury in Ocean City.
Yep.
And Etsy.
Yeah.
So I think that's everything, and I really wish I knew.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
I think that's we were long-winded this time. But that's everything, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And we said we have other shows coming up too, but we'll
Talk about it
talk about
next
it later.
time.
Yeah,
Stay tuned.
yeah, because we have
Oh.
Okay, so that's everything. Thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed what you saw, give us a thumbs up, subscribe.
At the Pink Pony Club.
Subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, because we're going to do our best to stay on our every 2-week track, but especially with summer, I feel like it gets a little like people traveling and things like that, but we will try to stick with every 2 weeks as best we can. It might be every 2 or every 3 depending on how
In the summer, we might be at my house because
we will be at her house. We can't. Well, if you've been with us, you know that that's how it goes. We hit about June and it
becomes hella hot.
really
Last year,
hot
that was
out here.
crazy, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was disgusting. Well, the humidity was so bad.
Yeah, that's what, the humidity.
It was just, it was horrible. You could not be out here. I had to be done dyeing by about 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, was that early? I thought you at least made it to lunch sometimes.
Sometimes when it wasn't too bad, but there were a lot of days when it was 95 out here by 9:30 in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah. And you can only do so much.
Oof.
So, yeah. So, I think that's it.
Okay.
So, we'll see you guys in 3 weeks this time.
Don't forget, subscribe, tell your friends, make comments,
Yes.
all the things.
Oh, and I wanted to do, possibly next time, we might do a, giveaway thing down in the comments. I need to get some stuff together because I really do need to I need to let go of some things and then release them into...
No, it's her who's saying that.
Yes, it's not her, but I do. So anyway, I think that's it. So we'll see you guys in about 3 weeks.
So long.
Thanks
Farewell.
for joining us.
Blah, blah, blah. Don't know the rest of the song.